Hey, what up, everybody? I'm Cordarius,
And I'm LaShondra.
and this is Real Life with the Williams.
Real life with the Williams. We're gonna show you how to have fun. Being married and still young. Living for Christ with the one. It's not always good days, but it's not always bad times. Cause the sun do shine. With Christ will be fun. Real life with the Williams. Real life with the Williams. Real life.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is season 2.
Y'all, season 2.
Season 2
Season 2.
of Real Life with the Williams. And y'all, we are super excited about season 2 because the theme for season 2 is, I just told you in the house,
Vibes.
it's vibes. The theme for season 2 is vibes. Yeah, shirts coming soon. Shirts coming soon.
Yes, they are.
And they pretty fresh. Go check out my page. Go check out Real Life with the Williams. Hey, you know what? Tell them what to do.
Y'all, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so that way y'all are notified of every time we upload a video.
Every time. Hit that little bell and you are good. I promise you season 2, we're coming out quicker
Yes, like it's gonna be with a vengeance, y'all.
with a vengeance, y'all, because we are just vibing. That's just us. We are a whole vibe. You know, and so we're going to talk to you guys today briefly. We got some exciting things planned, some exciting episodes planned, you know, and I can't wait. We shot a couple ideas to back and forth to each other today, and
Yeah.
I can't wait to shoot some of those videos. Like, y'all, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to start taking questions, like couple questions.
Yeah.
So start submitting your couple or relationship questions. Yeah, relationship questions.
There you go.
Submit those, and then we just gonna sit here and talk about them. We're gonna sit here and talk about it over some food. We're gonna sit here and talk about it over some soda.
And like you know, y'all, just so that way it's not limited just to couples. It could be if you're
Single.
trying to go into a relationship, like
Yeah.
what kind of signs to look for,
Yeah.
just questions that y'all might have just
Yeah.
in general. So
Exactly, or like, what should I look for in a man?
yeah.
And then she'll probably tell y'all what she sees in me. So that's
Not
kind of,
all.
That's just a biography of me. Then,
This is not that kind of party. This kind of thing going around, okay?
but needless to say, that ain't what I meant.
What you mean? That ain't what you meant.
I was just talking about they gonna be reading about how perfect I am.
My point exactly. This ain't that kind of party, y'all.
So anyway, y'all, we're super excited. But let's cut to the chase. I know a lot of y'all are wondering, number one, where we are. Go ahead and tell them where we stay at, babe.
Y'all, we are back in Texas.
Yep.
Back in Texas.
I think most of the audience know that. I was talking about where at in Texas.
He should have said that. I
But yeah,
mean,
most of them already knew it.
whatever. We are in Bedford, Texas, which is by Fort Worth.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's where we are. So again, let's cut to the chase. Let's talk about why we left stinking Colorado.
Yes. So y'all, it's not because we didn't love it
Yeah.
or we didn't like it
Yeah.
or nothing like that. We
Yeah.
absolutely love
it.
Colorado. Like, if it were up to me,
Yeah.
under different circumstances,
Mhm.
we would definitely still be in Colorado.
Wow.
Did I miss my family? Yes. Heavens, yes.
Yeah.
Some of my friends, yes. But at the same time, like, y'all, just everybody there. Colorado is the whole vibe, literally.
Yeah, like the people are stinking dope. Like they talk about Southern hospitality. No, that's God's country.
Yeah.
And the funny thing about it is, a lot of them don't even go to church, and they treat us nicer up there. I'm sorry. It's just the truth.
It is what it is.
And it's crazy because they a whole vibe.
Yes, like when I tell y'all, like, it's so different from Texas. I mean, a lot of people that are from Texas, if y'all are like truly from Texas, it's a lot of people that are very rude, even though
Rude.
we are the southern state.
With rude.
People are rude because I know I can be very rude.
Yeah,
so
rude.
whatever.
You're just rude.
I am not rude.
That's
Well,
rude.
yes, I am.
That's
But
rude.
it's all right. It's only when necessary.
Yeah.
But like everybody know, Texans can be very rude.
Yeah.
And up there, it's a whole different vibe. What you laughing at?
Because we got to move on with the video.
Okay, that's fine. You don't want to brought it up. I was just helping you out.
Yeah, you was carrying it. You wasn't helping me.
Whatever.
All right. So, y'all, it was 3 main reasons why we moved from Colorado, and so we just want to talk about that. Colorado was beautiful. It was good waking up every day to the mountains. I found a softball team. I was finding from some brothers up there, and I mean, it was just time. You know, number one, when God says it's time, it's time. You know, no ifs, ands, buts about it. And God said it's time for y'all to move from Colorado. Just the same way He told us it was time to move to. You know, I'm not ashamed that it was only 10 months because, like, you know what I feel like?
What?
I feel like that the 10 months we were there for 42 weeks on the nose. We moved out. 42 weeks on the nose. Ladies
that have had kids,
that have had
or
kids.
having kids,
or having kids.
Y'all know what 40 weeks are between 40 and 42.
You know what 42 weeks are, right? That's when you give birth. So we feel like going to Colorado was us being put back in a womb.
Being reborn.
So when God did His work, when He matured us, you know, things of that nature, He said, all right, now it's time to be reborn back from where you were born in the first place, and that's Texas. And so that's why we moved back. But it's 3 reasons why. That's the most important reason. It's not the first reason, but it's 3 reasons why. Number one, you know, I know a lot of you guys saw that I was the connections pastor for a church up there. You know, things didn't work out the way that they were supposed to work out. You know, primarily they just didn't pay me. You know, now whether there was over a miscommunication or whether there was misinformation, regardless of the fact, you know, we just had to make moves that definitely, you know, kind of hurt us from our number 2 reason. Or whatever, but we'll get to it in just a minute. Honestly, moving to Colorado, we were church hurt. You know, you guys know that I was lead pastor in a church, you know, or pastor in a church for the longest, and you know, I just got tired of church people stuff. You know, I mean, I just got tired of being betrayed. I got tired of being hurt. You know, I got tired of being esteemed on a pedestal, and it's like that's not me. You know, if you know me, it's to know that I don't care about that stuff. And it began to weigh on my young body. And, you know, I'm only 27, babe. You know, and I got one life to live. You know,
right, young
yeah,
body.
you know me. So, but anyway, no, seriously. And so I was thinking about, you know, just stepping back for the team and from that team, or from lead pastoring, I'm sorry, and then being a part of a team, you know, but that was still worrisome on my body. You know, like I said, things didn't pan out or whatever. So that was the number 1 reason why, you know, we knew it was time to move back. Yep. That's all I got. I got to cut it short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I definitely agree because one thing that we talked about earlier on was when we were talking about moving from Texas to Colorado, we factored pay into that. So,
Hands down.
like, I definitely agree with him 100%.
Yeah.
Because we left our entire lives to start something anew, which I do not regret.
Yeah, at all.
But you know, it is what it is.
It is
and
what it
just
is.
Didn't work out.
And it just didn't work out. You know, tell them what number 2 is.
And number 2 is
Daycare.
y'all.
She forgot. No.
Go.
She want me to start the camera again. No, we keeping that. Heck no.
Trifling.
No.
But no, it's like real talk, y'all. Number 2 was daycare. When we first moved, we moved because of the job that I had working for Apple, and it just didn't pan out
They
once
fired
I got.
They fired you.
So,
But why?
so yes, they did fire me. Y'all have never been fired from a job, but they fired me because I had a kid.
Ain't that silly? That is silly.
Because you can hear him in the background
And Mickey
whenever
Mouse.
I was on the phone.
They said they heard the TV.
They heard the TV.
And,
they
man, and we
heard
were
all
quiet.
kinds of stuff.
We were quiet in there, Chandra. I
They
was
really-
quiet. It was me and Deuce on a futon in his room, quiet, watching some Mickey Mouse.
Yes,
You know
but-
how painful that was?
But believe it or not, y'all, like, they literally were like, well, we could hear Mickey Mouse playing in the background. And I was like, are y'all serious? Like, ain't my fault y'all hired me for one thing and then stuck me into doing another?
Exactly.
And now y'all gotta listen to my kid in the background.
Yeah.
I signed up for something like specific because I knew what my circumstances were.
You know?
But yeah, so anyway, because my job didn't pan out with Apple, we started having to look for daycare. And y'all, see, from Texas, let me tell you, a lot of people think this stuff is cheap or expensive. Rather, they think having daycare in Texas is expensive.
It's double.
It's literally doubled and sometimes triple what you paying here. Like, it was $1,600.
16.
Y'all, 16. Who gonna pay $1,600 for daycare?
Not
me. I'm sure not paying for it.
You looked at me like I was paying for it. I ain't paying for it.
My point exactly. Well, neither one of us about to pay $1,600 for daycare. Although we did reach out to some of our family members,
and they were gonna help us out.
And they were gonna help us to cover that bill, but that just brings us into the third reason why we decided to come back.
And that reason is because of family. We said it's not right for us to have family down there willing to help us on daycare bill, but shout out to our family, and us not be down there for them to even see us.
Exactly.
You know? Like, family is just everything. And, with her parents, her mom, my mom, my family, her family, it's just like Texas was the best place for us to be, and it was the easiest, but yet the hardest decision we ever had to make.
Yes.
Because I'm sorry, go ahead.
No.
Because we really loved where we stayed, and if we could have chose there, we would have stayed in Colorado, but God said no. It hurt my heart that I had to turn down an athletic director job. I was about to build my resume, because they got different requirements in Colorado than they do in Texas. Primarily a master's degree. I'm going to go back to get that. But anyway, different requirements. So I turned that job down, or whatever, and that really hurt. But God is really good, and I think that's a good spot to end. I'm gonna let you conclude with how God is good.
So y'all, just like he said, there's nothing that needs to be said and behind the fact that God is good. I mean, there's nothing else to be said and behind him saying that God is good.
Well,
there's nothing else in behind.
You got to change your voice when you do it.
That's the point of you not doing it.
You got to change your voice like this. Do me. There's something to be understood. Hold on, you gotta be well. You gotta say well.
You gotta be well. You gotta say well.
There is something to be said about how good God has been.
There is something to
now you gotta say well.
Oh, well.
There is something to be said about how good God is.
Wow.
There is something to be said about how good God is.
Wow.
There is something to believe how good God is.
Y'all, can I just stop the camera so I won't be tempted so when God strike this boy down?
This is a fine time to tell y'all that moving back to Texas, I'm not pastoring anymore. Mm-hmm. The burden of that just is too heavy for me in this season of my life. And right now, we just vibing, that's all we doing. We vibing. And so, we still got a good relationship with God.
Oh yeah, most definitely. That hadn't changed.
That hadn't
anything, it made us strong. It's made us stronger, y'all.
Yeah. So as we come to an end, I just want you guys to understand how good God has been. We're around family. She has a better job. I have a great job. We're both, just prospering right now. God is about to transition us into a season of prosperity. And, and we appreciate it and we love him for it. Shout out to you, God.
Shout out to you, God. And y'all, do me a favor. I'm taking up classes yet again.
Yeah.
So far, I've maintained down 2 full semesters, coming out with 3 A's and 2 B's. So y'all still pray for me because I'm trying to get this thing over with. So that way we can be more joyous. Come on.
And more prosperous. Yep, God blesses us. So y'all, this has been season 2, episode 1 of Real Life with the Williams. Peace.
Real life with the Williams. We're gonna show you how to have fun. Being married and still young. Living for Christ with the one. It's not always good days, but it's not always bad times. Cause the sun do shine. With Christ will be fine. Real life with the Williams. Real life with the Williams.